Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola from the west side. Happy Wednesday. Feliz Merculos. All right, let me see. Let me get myself together here, y'all. Mercules. There it is. I pronounced it wrong. Shame on me. Hey, American Negro. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn the daggone camera on. All right, camera is on. So we are good. And I still haven't upgraded my freaking StreamYards back to a paid version of it. And that's because I have to, in order to get this special, level that they're offering me, I have to go to the freaking email that they sent me. You can't get to it if you just go to account upgrades. It only offers me the one that I had so tonight I am not drinking any alcohol. Even though it says I'm here for the booze. On my cup. I am drinking actually I'm drinking some strawberry lemonade out of it. So got a couple things to talk about. Didn't write anything down. So we're just gonna go off the cuff. But the first thing we're gonna talk about is P. Diddy and Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever you want to call him, it really don't even matter. Sean Combs. And the TD Jakes situation. Shouts out to Sherelle's World, who did cover this earlier today. But
as a believer and someone who I can say that my pastor had and probably she still does have a relationship with TD Jakes, but probably not like it was when people were just getting to know him before, you know, we had thousands and thousands and thousands of people, where he could go to like a little church like mine. And even then, but we were able to accommodate just about everybody. um, Early in his career, but how he is associating himself with all of this stuff going on with Puff Daddy, and how this is really not a good look for him as a pastor and shepherd of a church. Because from my understanding, I guess he was at Puff Daddy's birthday party, where they were drinking alcohol and probably doing some other stuff. And he was right there in the middle of that. And I didn't see the pictures because, I don't want to see that. But from what people were saying, he didn't look like he was there to save souls. And, there's been some I'm not even going to go into all of the stuff that's been, surrounding the family. But it appears that his own flock in his own church, the Potter's House, object to this and, are feeling some kind of way. And I don't know. I mean, let me just start here. Yeshua, he was with, I guess, the lowly and the gamblers and the tax collectors and all of that, because I believe Barnabas was a tax collector, Peter was a fisherman, the apostles were some characters, and didn't come from what we consider the best background. But however, when they were serving the Lord, they were serving the Lord. They were his disciples for a reason. What they showed the world was something different. And I'm not even going to sit here to debate the salvation of Puff Daddy. That's between him and the Lord. And I don't know what the conversations are between him and TD Jakes. But I hope there is some spiritual reasons, for this. I mean, Jakes ain't that much older than him, so he can't be like a father, maybe a big brother, But that whole situation needs some prayer around it. Some prayer around it. But this coming behind the things that have been going on in your family. And I do pray for the Jake's family because some of this stuff is just crazy. And I don't know, am I frozen on here? Yeah, it's got me frozen. This is what I hate. All right, so let me cut the camera off for a minute because I don't have time for this. Let me see. Let me see. I want to see if that rectifies the issue. Okay, so it rectifies the issue, I guess, on your end. On my end, I don't know. I'm still looking at myself with my eyes closed in the middle of a sentence. And it doesn't show that I've stopped the camera. But it's stopped. So this is the reason why we're dealing with free right now on StreamYard. One of the main reasons is because paying for and having this kind of ish go on. It's just insane. I don't know. And I'm not even going to go out of the studio and come back in because it's going to distract me. As long as y'all aren't looking at, this crazy frozen image, that's what's most important. That's the Prince of the Power of the Air trying to do his thing. I probably should have saged in here when I came in here to start talking about this stuff that But also, while I'm not on camera, David. I'm not on camera. It's acting up. You can come in here and say hi if you want, but they can't see you. Go ahead, say hi. All right. All right. All right, so that's David doing his thing. So now, Diddy has now, like, I think, 4 cases against him, and now there is another law that's in effect, similar to the one that just expired in New York, here in California. And it's the same thing where they can, they have a specific time period, but they're giving them until 2026. So you got over 2 years right now, because it's still 2023. You have over 2 years to file civil charges against anyone, including Diddy, that did something to you here in sunny California because, shouts out to Tisa Tell. She made a very good point when she was speaking about this earlier. The music industry is basically between New York and California during that time period, and now that's where the major action is going on. Yeah, there's some things that are going on down in Atlanta, thanks to, you know, Jermaine Dupri, and when LaFace Records had, there's some of their stuff out there. But for the most part, most of the record labels and whatnot have offices either in LA or New York or both. And then you also have the Hollywood scene. So this is giving those who are potential victims 2 years in the state of California. 2 years until 2026. Yeah. So, and I'm sorry I had to go off camera because that's not my normal thing. But I don't have time for the StreamYard tripping with the camera because when I was on my way in, it took me like 3 times to get it to recognize my camera. So, and I had that issue when I was on, the more expensive plan too. So, and I'm hooked. I'm on the Ethernet. So, yeah. I only turn the Wi-Fi on here when I need to airdrop something to the Mac from my phone. And then I turn it back off because, see, you can't airdrop via the Ethernet. I have to have the Wi-Fi for that. So I have to turn the Wi-Fi on here for that. So, yeah, but then I turn it off. So, moving right along. Let's talk about this documentary that apparently 50 Cent is in the process of putting together, that is kind of like similar to the Surviving R. Kelly one, but now I guess it's going to be, interviews with people who dealt with Diddy and the things that went on, allegedly. But, here's what I'm going to say. The things that people are talking about allegedly at this point were alleged things that were alleged for years. People who were around back in the time of Uptown Records, which Andre Harrell started. Rest in peace, Andre Harrell. there's been rumors about lots of different things. Let me look. There is a where is it? I'm trying to think where I have this book. I think it's in my Let me see. I'm looking for it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at my books because there were these quote fictional books that were written back some time ago, and I have them in my book, my Apple book. Yeah. Okay, I gotta go look in my library. I haven't been in my Apple books in a while because I've been all in my Audible. But what is the name of that book? I've read it. Or it's in my Kindle. Or is it in Kindle? Y'all, y'all know I told y'all before that I am a reader. It's so funny. I have a book in here by T.D. Jakes. Release Your Anointing. Now he's written some very good books because one of the books that I have by T.D. Jakes is working in a hostile, working in a hostile work environment. Very good book. Very good book for that. But I can't find the book quite right now. But this book is a book that was written a while back. And the writer of the book was someone who had worked in the industry. And a couple of the characters allegedly were based on the late Biggie, Small, Notorious B.I.G., and Puff Daddy. You know, and it had them in a kind of, because the rumors have been going around about what may or may not be his sexuality. It's not my business. I really don't care. Just living your truth. But it appears that whatever's going on in regards to Mr. Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy Cone. Is this the book? Let me see. Is this it? Let me see. have to go in here. It might be in my it might be a Kindle book. But I thought that it was nonetheless, this is kinda like a industry tell-all kind of book, but in a fictional way. And, yeah, it might not even be in there. It may be in Kindle. Let me see. Let me look at my Kindle. No, it's not. The one place I know it's not is the Audible book. Alright, so let's look in Kindle. Let me look at my library. Can y'all hear me now? What is going on? I hate StreamYard sometimes. First, it freezes my frame, so I had to come off the thing. Hey y'all, I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Hey, Six Figure Days. Hey, Benzo. I was over here looking for a book. There was a book that was written about the industry that was loosely kind of based on Biggie Smalls and Puff Daddy, or it was alleged that two of the characters were them in this book. And the author intimated that a lot of things that you saw from the outside was not the way that you thought it was on the other side. of things. That there a lot of community activity going on behind the scenes in the world of hip hop and rap. If y'all understand what I'm saying without me saying it. And I think the 50 Cent, this documentary that he is developing, he's trying to blow a lid off of some stuff because he already has people who are willing to step forward and say something. So this is going to be real interesting when I guess this is surviving Puff Daddy. When this does come out. He already has Mark Curry, not the comedian Mark Curry, but the Mark Curry that I think he's a rapper or was a rapper. I would be interested to see what Mace has to say. Now that he's a minister of the gospel, so to speak. But I don't think having TD Jakes come around right now is going to help Puff Daddy, because TD Jakes got his own stuff going on over there in his family dynamics. I believe, that one of his children's child has been removed from the home, and one of his son-in-laws allegedly is the reason. And I believe this same son-in-law has been found guilty and been sentenced, to doing short-eyed behavior. But yeah, y'all, I'm off camera because on my side, I'm frozen. And it's still frozen. And so I turned the camera off, even though it appears that it's still on, but it's not. I know. So let's move on from the stuff with Puff Daddy, because I think that this is going to be going on for a minute, and I don't really want to talk about that anymore tonight, because it just kind of makes you wonder, like, why is Kamora Lee Simmons not staying in her home if it was just a simple, fire from the fireplace? What's going on with that? And it's his hands. Never mind. I'm just going to keep it moving. Moving right along. So, the Jonathan Majors trial has started. And although it appears that he didn't do anything, and that this is just a bunch of mess going on, it does appear that he indeed is a narcissist, because apparently and allegedly he wanted, the ex-girlfriend who was involved in this situation to sacrifice for him like a Coretta Scott King. I'm sorry, was that young lady black or nah? And she, of the plum colored persuasion. I'll see you, Benz. Exactly, six figures. Exactly. And then there's a bunch of stuff going on over in Jake's family. Not a good look for him as a man of God. And he don't need to be around all of this stuff that's going on with Diddy at the same time. Now, because of all of this other stuff that's going on, nobody's really talking about the Jonathan Majors situation. Shouts out to the few content creators who are talking about it, and the few places that you can find some information on it in the news media. I think we need to pay attention to this, because I'm not saying that he did anything, because it's looking like he didn't do anything in this situation, and this just might be I don't know, she didn't want to lose what the dude. I don't know. But I'm just gonna watch the situation, because I in my head I'm trying to see, is he really with Megan good because he wants to be with her, or is he doing something similar to that mess that Jeezy tried to pull by having Nia Long interview him? I'm just trying to see what's up with this. We've only gone through a couple of days, 'cause that just started. I think it just started at the end of last week, because today's only Wednesday. Or maybe this is the second. I think it may have started on Monday. I think it started on Monday this week. So we've only had a couple of days of it going on. I'm gonna be watching it, because I just want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens with that, especially since New York PD did not want to press any charges against the young lady in question. They did not. But even with whatever everything that supposedly shows that he did not do anything to her, they want to move forward with that. Wonder why. So I think we just gotta watch and see what's going on. I, I just think that's very interesting that they are continuing to move forward. You know, I mean, surely they're not trying to waste the taxpayers' money. Surely that's not it. I don't even know how long. Let me see something because this is just ridiculous. Now, I can't even see how long I've been live in StreamYard. StreamYard sucks tonight. And at this moment, I'm glad that I have not upgraded it back to a paid version yet. Because the F, I'm like, so, even if I do upgrade it back to one of the paid versions, I still think I'm going to go flip between here and restream for a moment. Because I told y'all I like the music better over on restream because it's not just one song that you have to play on repeat. It's like a vibe. And their, little free backgrounds are cool. Also, now y'all, my screen finally freaking changed over here. But it just is showing me only part of the chat. Thank God I have my phone in front of me and I can see the chat because it wasn't showing anybody in the chat. But now at least it's changed so that y'all are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. And it's showing that my camera's off. I wonder if I turn my camera on, if it'll act right. Let me see. I'm gonna try. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Nope. Nope, it's still that stupidness. All right, let me go back off camera. See, it looks like it caught me when my eyes were closed. At least I didn't look crazy. Yeah, so it's something going on with the StreamYard. So I'm gonna give a couple of channel updates, and then I'm gonna go to my last topic before I get out of here, y'all. So for the channel updates, I do have to turn this music down because it's just loud to me, y'all. Hold on. Let me see, is it gonna let me turn the music down? I swear, y'all. It's It just stays wherever. It just does whatever the F it wants to do. Alright, so it's not gonna let me turn on music. Yeah, it's like stuck on the screen again. It's just great. It's just great. So let's get into the channel updates. So I do have a couple of videos coming up. Um, one of them is going to definitely be it's a coffee talk. I just have to finish up the final editing of that one, and I'll get that one out. Then I've got 2 more videos behind that coming, and then I think I'm going to do a recording of and an upload on a sensitive topic to me, and I'm probably gonna leave it out there for people to see, and then I'm gonna put it on members only so that those who are actual channel members will be able to see it in perpetuity. But I'm trying to get myself back into going live 3 times a week because I really need to make sure that my watch hours are where they need to be. Um, but I'm also trying to push out more uploads, and because that's really where I'm more productive, and it's a thing, to get on camera. And if I'm doing a show, I'm generally sitting in the studio, whereas I can, when I'm doing my editing and creating my other productions, the upload, I can do that anywhere, as long as it's a quiet space for when I have to do any of the voiceover work. But everything else, it can be noisy, whatever, while I'm, putting clips together. So I'm really trying to get my editing game up, and just to get better at the production of my uploads. So be patient with me, y'all. I'm definitely trying to get back on camera, back doing my lives on a regular basis. The good news is that some of the stuff that I've been doing offline, because I told you I'm still dealing with some autism stuff. Once I get through the autism stuff that I'm dealing with, um, then I will feel comfortable to share some of the things with y'all, but some stuff I can't share because y'all people on the internet are ridiculous, and I will not have my child get doxxed out here. Okay, 'cause I might have to go after someone at that point. So, but I will, share some stuff with y'all in regards to that, just so that y'all know some of the challenges dealing with an adult on the spectrum. So I will share some of that. Also, on another note, I am getting ready to interview actually tomorrow for a position that I held prior to the panorama. That position went away. Now the position's back, and they have several of said position. So trying to get back to that. Hopefully that will, and that will make it easier for me to take some of the other side hustles that I'm doing, and also it will help me to do some of the things that I really need to do for my son, such as setting up a special needs trust. and doing whatever we need to do legally in regards to him, um, be it um, putting him in a limited conservatorship or however, just got to make some decisions and need to be able to kind of talk to some people that can give me, the right advice to protect me and to protect my son. Because let me tell you, there are people out here that don't want parents um, to take care of their kids, their adult kids on the spectrum. They would rather you put them in group home, even if that's not the best situation. Excuse me. So, before I do that, I will move to a whole nother effing state, which is what I'm hoping if all of this goes as I pray, I'll be able to get the F out of California by the end of 2024. So I'm praying because I need to be someplace else. My son needs to be someplace else. I need to be someplace where I'm not having to worry about certain things for him. But let me move to my final topic. And I'm not really going to say much on this. I'm just going to talk about this for a minute. So it appears that in some way or fashion, the homeless homosexuals of the black sector have decided that they want to F with Raw B. And now Raw B is set to drag them, And in the process of her dragation of them, other people who have been minding their business, don't have ish to do with what the F is going on right now, are being pulled into this, innocently. And then other people are being pulled into it, because they had words with them at some point in the past. But, like, some of these people are now cool with them, which I don't know how you can be cool with them too. But that's neither here nor there. There's like a whole bunch of people who are now being introduced to them who didn't really pay much attention to them in the past. And interestingly enough, right now, I don't know if this is part of her grace program or what, but Tasha K has been promoting the female of the homeless homosexuals, under her new guise, grown woman vibes, I think that's what she calls it. I don't know, many grown woman vibes that don't have a permanent address, but that's just me, and the people that I hang out with. But I I'm gonna just give out this little warning to the homeless homosexuals, even though y'all probably aren't gonna pay attention to what I'm saying. I would just leave her the F alone. 'Cause see, she don't do online games. She takes stuff offline. She will make it her business to see somebody in handcuffs. She's not gonna go back and forth with you in uploads or live streams. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do hours and hours long out live streams. She's just gonna make this legal. I would just leave that girl alone. I'd leave that lady alone. You know, I would if I was y'all. But you're probably not gonna listen to what I'm saying. You're probably gonna just do whatever stupid F-ish that you normally do. Because that's how it is. So y'all, I'm just like fed up with StreamYards tonight on the real because it's literally not letting me like move from one place to another. It's my camera's frozen on. I don't even know if it's gonna let me stop the stream. It's not gonna let me play my outro. So I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna say that I should see you on Friday. And I'm going to say that I should be putting out a upload sometime tomorrow. I offer you guys peace and blessings from the west side. I'm definitely going to sage before I come in the next time. And let me see if it's going to let me out of here. Let's see. Peace. We'll see if it lets me in the stream. Let me see. Will it? I don't know. It's not letting me in the stream. Let me try it. Let me see if it lets me leave the studio. I don't know, y'all. Oh, let me try this way. Yeah, StreamYard is just tripping, y'all. It's just tripping. I don't know if it's gonna even let me out. All right, let me see if I can end it from a different device. Hold on, y'all. This is just insane. me see. Where's my iPad? See if I can end it from the iPad. All right, and we're gonna go into the studio from a different device, just so I can see if I can. All right, let me see. Is it gonna let me? Okay. All right, so let me see if I can end it on here. Hold on, y'all. All right. Maybe it'll let me play the outro. Hold on, let me see. Is it gonna let me play it?
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.
Bye, y'all.